Hey everyone, hope you're all well. So today's session is going to be an upper body conditioning circuit, roughly 20 to 30 minutes, depends on how many rounds of the main work that you want to do. So apologies for the lack of detail, pens have run out on me. So we're going to do a little bit of just a nice easy gentle warm up, go through that in a sec. Main conditioning circuit of 4 exercises and then a little bit of stretching. So for the warm up, all I want you to do is just some shoulder rotations going forwards, keeping your abs tight. We're going to go for 10. Try and get those arms up as high as you can. And we're going to go in reverse, opening up that chest, keep your back straight, keep your abs engaged. And then we're going to go over the top of each other, palms facing down for 10, keeping your abs engaged. And then we're going to do exactly the same, palms facing up. Try and get your shoulders as far back as possible, keeping your abs engaged. So, a little bit of blood in the upper body for the warm-up. First exercise we're going to do is a lying hyperextension. So down on the mat, arms out in front of you, and then we're going to extend and then lower. So we're squeezing that lower back, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your upper back. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, and then we're going into a close grip push-up. So normally with push-ups, you put your hands roughly shoulder width. Going closer together puts more emphasis on the triceps and normally makes it a little bit harder. So you've got a few options. You can come down on your knees, try and make a rectangle with your hands here. I'm not sure if you can see. So there's a little rectangle there. Come all the way down and then push through. Or you could do it on a bench or a table or something at home. So your hands are up a little bit higher, pushing through. Or if you can, pick the feet up, touch it down onto the chest and then push through. So these are harder than normal press-ups, but they, like I said, emphasise the triceps that little bit more. I've called it threading abs for this one, so I just need to grab a band quickly. It's the one we did yesterday on the live session. There's a few questions on the technique of it, so I thought I'd go over it a little bit. I found it really tough, but my abs are really hurting today, which is normally a good sign. So you can use some sort of band. It could be a towel, something that you can grab both ends of. You're going to come into this position here, so I've got one leg above, one leg below, and all I'm going to do is swap my feet over. So the top foot comes down, bottom foot comes up, and then just keep rotating. Try and keep the chest up, try and keep the back straight as much as you can, and you're just focusing on swapping the feet over, that's all it is. So give that one a go, send me some videos if you want me to critique your technique or whatever, and then side planks. We're just going to do a 20 second static hold for the first round, and the next round we're going to go on the other side, okay? So we're focusing on not the hips being down, hips being up, hips are through, chest is open, holding this position here. So what I want to see is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and go for 10 sets today, everyone, if you can. So pause the video here and get that done, and I'm going to show you the stretching that I want to see after that. So we're going to start with a count stretch, because my legs are a little bit tight from yesterday, I'm not sure about you. So we're going to start knee up against the wall, pop the other foot forward. Yeah, quads are really tight. Inhale, exhale, push through. Go for 5 breaths. And after that 5, we're just going to sit up nice and tall. And today we're just going to spend a little bit of time here, a little bit different. Try and spend a good 30 seconds up in here if you can. Keeping your lower back into the wall. Hopefully you're all finding the stretch a little bit easier now. If you're not, give me a message and I'll have a look at your technique, because it should get a little bit easier each time we do this one. But I'd say it took me a good sort of 6 months to get actually up against the wall, so if you're not up against the wall, it's not a problem. And then same on the opposite side. And then sit up to the wall. Then after this, we're going to stretch out our hamstrings and then finish with a little pray stretch. Feeling crampy today, I need to get some more salt in me. So for the hamstrings, what I want to see is feet nice and wide, toes turned in as much as you can, stand up nice and tall, posterior pelvic tilt. Whilst keeping that tilt, try and push the hips back. Don't let them collapse like this, push them back. Tension on the hamstrings, bring the chest down to wherever the hamstrings will allow. So for me, that's the sort of range there, fingers just off the floor. You can see my back's in a straightish position. If I try to go any lower, I would have to round my back. But we're trying to stretch the hamstrings, so keep the chest up, keep the back engaged, okay? We're going to spend 5 breaths in this position. As you exhale, try and deepen into the stretch a little bit. I'm going to walk our hands to our left leg, inhale, exhale 5 breaths again. And then back over to the right side, 5 breaths. And then back to the middle. You should notice that you've got a couple of inches lower. So 5 more breaths. If your hands are now on the floor, grab your elbows and just let the weight sit them down this time. Okay, then we'll finish off with a prayer stretch. So let's just grab this bench. Elbows shoulder width, hands together, knees under the hips. So the biggest mistake I see in this one is people doing it here. That's not a prayer stretch, the knees are not under the hips. So knees are under the hips, and then sinking down, you'll be able to put more weight through the shoulders and get more progression that way, okay? So 5 breaths. As you exhale, push into the stretch, deepen even further. If you feel one side a little bit tighter than the other, you can almost angle into it a little bit and just stretch out that shoulder if it feels tighter than the other. Okay, so that's the upper body conditioning circuit for today, everyone. So enjoy that one, give me some comments, anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like to try that you've seen on the internet recently, we'll have some fun with it. But until then, stay safe, stay inside and stay strong.